So we have a really cool call for stories. Harlan's Barbershop. This is to be a part of a historic project, sharing your stories about the barbershop. Jill Wells, artist, advocate, mentor, just a light in the community. It's so awesome to have you here.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Tell us about this project. It's really interesting, and you're already getting a lot of momentum getting the word out.
Yes, the momentum has been great. So the 2513 Woodland Barbershop Office project is a historic rehabilitation in the Woodland Heights neighborhood of a building that was once occupied by Harlan's Barbershop between 1968 and 2015. So Sequel Architecture, owned by Stephen Wilkie Shapiro, was actually selected to redevelop this vacant building, and it will become the home of their new office. So Shapiro reached out to me in March of this year.
Dang!
I know.
He knew what's up.
And I said yes, almost right away. And we talked about art. We talked about telling the story of the barbershop through art. And so the way that I'm going to be doing that is by using salvaged wood panels from the walls of the barbershop as the surface for the artwork. I'll be using a black scale, which looks at the beauty of blackness, which I love the complexity of that color.
Absolutely.
And really is a nod towards the Black history of the space. And what I'm most excited about is being able to incorporate stories, comments, names, quotes from the Thomas family, from barbershop patrons, from the community into the work.
There's so many stories in a barbershop. It's a place of therapy. You know, that is where people, it's a safe space to kind of, say, it's your time. And that's where we build so much community. Barbershop is just key to a community's health. I just wanted to share this. One of your quotes behind this event is, when we share our stories, we're reminded of the humanity in each other. When we take the time to understand each other's stories, we become more forgiving, more empathetic, and more inclusive. And that is from Michelle Obama.
Yes.
You are bringing the power of storytelling into this project.
The stories of the barbershop are something that I sat down and I spoke with Harlan and his wife April about, and they are very quintessential of the space. And so that quote really resonated with me. And storytelling is something I've always gravitated towards. I think that it allows us to know our history, to connect through those experiences, and being part of the past and the present through this art project is something that I'm just absolutely grateful for.
Stories is a part of our identity, our cultures, and it's also the way we learn from the past. It is so, I'm so excited to see how this unfolds. How can people get involved?
So I have a link directly on my website. So it's jillwellsart.com/barbershop. So I would love for folks to log on, share their stories there, share comments, and then I will share those back through social media platforms. I'm working with Janae Patrice Photography, who's doing an amazing job of helping preserve the Black history of that. And then they'll literally be integrated into the work. So all those comments you'll be able to see during the unveiling of the work, and then the ribbon cutting ceremony of the space.
It is just really incredible to see how much light and healing you bring into the community in a variety of ways through your art. Be it the kids mural at King Elementary to this. You're such a dynamic mover and shaker in the community. So this is really amazing to have
my
you
hype
here.
gal.
Hey.